Mate, don't, mate, you're a good player, man.
What's the highlights?
Mate, you're a good player. Don't cheat.
Tis January 2023, smack bang in the middle of Dorking's winter of discontent, before Mark brought in the likes of Frankham, Pryor and Craig, back when relegation loomed and Oldham scoring 5 times at Meadowbank was the most recent footballing memory. After that stunning home defeat, Dorking took a break from the league. For 1 week only, their minds were on the cup, the FA Trophy to be specific. Mark White's flu-hit side scraped a penalty shootout win against Yeovil in the previous round. And that means they now welcome the visit of National League North outfit, Kidderminster Harriers. Unbeknownst to all of us, Harriers' January mid-table mediocrity belies what is to come. That is to say, they will go on to gain promotion 4 months after this fixture. So Dorking are playing a side that is more than capable of mixing with the clubs a division higher than they. And with Dorking's form being worse than a surprise P45, Mark's in no mood for jokes as he sets about preparing his team.
Right, boys, I want to enjoy today, but not too much because I really want to win. So I want to make sure that we're really switched on. That's management team as well, okay? Right, there's nothing too much to enjoy from it at the moment, the amount of goals we're conceding. So that's all of us, okay? And what I want today is obviously this is going to be a real fucking battle. It's going to be a real battle. And if we're not prepared to work hard, we'll come second, all right? And what I'm not going to do is accept anyone who lets me or the team down. So that's you guys, right? Don't mind getting unlucky, but what I do mind is not listening to team talk, not in the warm-up, not getting things right, in the game, not pressing the way you should or not being aggressive. Everything matters that I tell you. You've got to get it all right, deliver a win, get in the hat for Monday. It's genuinely a competition. You could get to Wembley. I know, Baz, you've won it, Baz, haven't you? Yeah. So for where we are for me, I'm not going to dress it up. I'm not over the moon, okay? So where I am is you lot have to do something about it, okay? And that's not me trying to use that in some flimsy fucking wank, you know, I'm motivating by saying, I'm just being straight. I'm not fucking happy. Too many people letting me down. You've got to sort it out on the pitch. That's the only place you can do it, okay? Don't love you any less, but you need to turn up, okay? I think I've got an ex, I don't know who it is, you might know him, the EFL, both centre-halves, played about 600 games in Football League, very experienced at the back. Wide areas is their weakness. We want to get them full-backs in transition. That's what matters, do you understand? So what we need to do is focus on us and put in a really... if we lose 1-0, 2-1, and we put in a really aggressive performance and one of them sticks it in from 30 yards, I'm not going to fucking moan. It's about the processes and the behaviours of us doing the right things. That's what matters. Okay? All right, boys? Good stuff. I'll leave you a beardie.
I've never seen you do a team talk where you haven't started with a laugh and a joke. So I'm really interested to know what's going through your mind right now.
Well, obviously, there's a lot of blame in the changing room. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm always honest to critique things, and I know that the management team sets the team up really well. I know our homework is 95% good. Our decision making probably about 90% good. I think a lot of what we've done is great, and a lot of the issues we've had really have been with them and not taking things to market or just switching off. So we've got to just really mix that up. I did make the point, you know, I love them all dearly, but I'm fucked if I'm turning up to go home today with people feeling sorry for us. We're better than that.
As kick-off approaches and the fans begin to fill the stadium, one abusive bunch of delinquents perform some sort of fantasy ritual, pretending they're not in fact children, rather they're some sort of intimidating death squad. An approach that's somewhat undermined when one of them calls BOA the C word before walking straight into his friend's shoulder.
We're a big team, I think, and we are way punching below our weight. Whereas Dorking, you're doing very well for yourselves. But really, this is an example to see where we're at, because we should be wiping the floor really with the likes of Dorking.
If you asked me last season, I'd have probably said attacking, exciting football. But this year, it's been a bit poor.
This season we're not scoring as many, but sometimes you get playing through the back, so it'll be passing around the back constantly.
We're a big club, a non-league club, so we should be at least League 2 or the league above. It's just not happening yet, so we need something to kickstart our season.
Just be warned about something here. Their possession is freakily good for a team that are mainly direct, and that's because they're really good at winning battles and turning the ball over. Right, that can be the only reason, and that's what Ant's saying as well. So you've got to be really mindful. There's a battle to be won. We have to find a way of playing our football. Now, it might not be easy for 20, 25 minutes because I think it'll be an aggressive game, a bit of rain about as well. But the main thing is when it's there to play, find a pass. I know it sounds really basic instructions, but it's a big deal for a team like us because we win games by playing football. All right, boys, let's get cracking. Let's go.
With the rain driving down and Kidderminster knowing that they're up against an out-of-form Dorking side, the feeling inside Meadowbank is one of ill ease. And the visitors immediately tried to catch Dorking out from the kick-off, just as Eastleigh did a few weeks earlier.
Teams will target that after Eastleigh, wouldn't they? They'll probably fucking look at that. That's what they've probably done. Did you see it? Hadn't they?
Mark and co were unsure what to expect from Harriers today, and it seems that it's a back four, and that means that Dorking are facing a full press. So they're going to need to move the ball quickly from the back. The players quickly adapt to what's in front of them, and Kidderminster are stuck trying to break down a team playing with more confidence than we might have expected.
Unlucky there.
Just 4 minutes into the game, Seb Bowerman crosses low into the 6-yard box, where Harry the hot dog Ottaway pounces, turning the ball past goalkeeper Tom Palmer to make it 1-0 to the Wanderers.
Jimmy, superb, mate. Well done. Next goal, lads. Next goal. Come on.
Kidderminster do seem convinced they're going to score from a kick-off.
Bazar. Fuck off. It's Sunday league.
Dorking's positive start is soon undermined when Niall McManus makes the worst pass since Decca Records declined to sign the Beatles on the basis that guitar bands were on the way out.
Who the fuck's that?
Niall.
No! Fucking hell!
As ever, Mark wants Dan Lincoln to get the ball out quicker and look for Harry in an effort to beat the press.
Harry, let's go! Come on! Get in, Jimmy! Jimmy, get in! Dan! Come on! Come on! Tone, take him a bottle round the sank and tell him it's a full press. He's got to speed up. Okay, don't tell him, please. Got to speed up. Otherwise, we're going to be down long to Harry for fucking 90 minutes. Okay? He's got a... Tone, it's when he's got a chance to. It's when he's got a... like that. Go in and play! Go on, Jim. Go on, Jim. Stand up. Baz! Baz! He does that early! Tell him! He does that early!
As Mark looks at the fundamentals of the patterns of play, Kidderminster is setting up a free kick plan. Shane Byrne rolls the ball to Zach Brown, and he hits a dipping drive from 20-odd yards out to beat Dan Lincoln.
Jimmy! Jimmy, what do you think? In here! Come on! Think!
Remember those child geniuses from earlier? Well, one of them sneaked in a smoke bomb, but to his own torment, it went off in his trousers. Now, the away fans are not the only people living in regret here, for this very narrator is ashamed to say that, in the moments following the goal, I upset midfielder Joe McGlynn by knocking the ball away from his grasp. Having called me a twat for my actions, I picked on his ginger hair. It's a moment I regret, and I would like to formally and solemnly apologise.
Fuck off, you twat. Go fucking yourself, you ginger prick.
Fucking Dan Lincoln get beat from there, mate.
Dorking have clambered out of their own half, and to throw up the line doesn't help Kidderminster escape. As a result, smart touches from the hot dog and James McShane get Wanderers back into the penalty area.
The Mega Drive! That's what he does!
Ryan the Seeger Mega Drive does what he does best and swivels to instinctively slip the ball past Tom Palmer. It's the kind of finishing that rightfully earned Seeger comparisons with England's greatest all-time striker, Clive Mendonca.
So when it's there, like Jimmy, bang, go! Right? When it's there, play. Go on, mate. Oh, I didn't realise where I was. Sorry, mate.
Now it's Dorking's turn to crank up the post-goal pressure. The short corner routine gives Seb Bowerman a chance to curl one in from distance. Sadly for Seb and us, because we wanted it to go in, he cannons back off the post.
No, you're either setting it up or is he going up? That's cool. Jimmy, off of Ed! Jimmy, off of Ed! Tell him to overhit it this time, Beardy. He underhit it.
Over here! Over here! Jimmy, get round the back of him. Jimmy Gamble!
He's not even looking at Ed. Is he looking at Ed?
Hit Ed! Over. Go on, Jim! Go on, Jim! Lock it up him! Buzzer! Lock it up here!
Goal coming, inbound. Oh, Seb. That's how he scores the Mega Drive!
We know that you doubted our comparisons to Super Clive Mendonca, but Seeger's second poacher's finish settles that debate. He latches onto Seb's ball and clips it into the roof of the net. Wherever Super Clive is now, he's nodding in approval. At the end of the half, Zach Brown manages to mildly irritate the Dorking gaffer.
Get him up! Get him fucking up! It's a red throw. Oh, fucking hell, mate. Play the game, man. Hey! Stay on your feet, you wanker! Yeah? I'll tell you in a second, son. You don't you're better than cheating. Don't cheat. You're better than that. Don't fucking cheat. Mate, you're a good player, man.
What's the highlight?
Mate, you're a good player. Don't cheat. Right, boys on yellows, obviously be careful. The game's about two things, okay? It's about isolating Jimmy and Seb, okay? So it's about when you get them moments where you can talk to each other and come across midfield. Okay, so defensively, keep at it, really strong, really good. Dan, good selection. When it's there to play, that's the key, okay? But midfield, I think we've got to step up the discipline of marking, because we do not need to score another goal to win this game. We just need to be compact in midfield and win our battles, okay? Let's go.
Back when times were hard and freelance business was slow, the lads at the movie website Hey You Guys gave me plenty of work. So rather than take a sponsor on this episode, we want to recommend the movie website Hey You Guys. For movie news, reviews and interviews, check out heyyouguys.com. Long-time viewers of the show will know that we simply won't turn an uneventful half of football into entertainment, or at least we can't be bothered to. And this, dear viewers, is a remarkably unremarkable half of football, so don't expect it to go on for too long. Much like in the first half, Kidderminster managed to rile the normally passive and relaxed Dorking manager. And this time it's Ethan Fremantle as he gives Seb a big kick off the ball.
Hey! Fucking hell! Come on! You're not telling me just... It's just kicked him off the ball, Jason. Jason, the ball wasn't even there, mate. You've booked three of ours, mate.
A sending off might have killed the game. As it is, with 4 minutes of injury time played, Kidderminster still think they're in this one.
Fuck about. How long we got?
There are but seconds left when Amari Morgan-Smith goes clean through. The Daniels, Gallagher and Lincoln can't stop him, and Kidderminster get within a goal of the Wanderers.
What happened there?
Also, the lad with the smoke bombs managed to get one out of his pocket at last.
Cheers, boys. Cheers, mate. Cheers, lads. Have a good year. I think we needed the win. Okay, I think we needed the win. Okay, off the back of a couple of poor games. Yeah. But what I would say is that is as typical as an FA Trophy game as you'll ever see. They're always the same. They're literally always the same as that. Cut ties, bit robust. And we done way more better than them. And we had good spells where we could have, done really well during the game. Their keepers sort of made some good saves at important times, etc. Yeah, I've seen us better, but I appreciate we're off the back of a shit few weeks. Now we can actually just enjoy the week, going to Gateshead, enjoy the week's training, and go again. Okay, all right. So we're in the draw. Well done. We are fragile at the moment, and we've got to do what it takes, definitely. And that is where we are at the moment. We're thinking that way, notwithstanding being crazy, notwithstanding tossing it up in the air. But it'd be nice to get a home draw. What I don't want to do is be away at fucking Farsley Celtic in fucking middle of Scotland or something and freezing cold and lose 2-0, and then we're on the Tuesday night we're away at Wrexham. Do you know what I mean? Got to be careful. We staying in the National League and rebuilding this team is pivotal.
Thank you for watching Bunch of Amateurs. If you felt that this episode was a little short for your liking, then join us on YouTube memberships, because at Tier 1 you get something like a 30-odd minute cut, because that's the standard version, and at Tier 2 you get the super cut, which is over 45 minutes long. I haven't actually checked the times.